Ajoke, I want to sing a song.
What is it?
Mo ti rọ́dún èyí o mo ti rọ́dún èyí o èmi sì máa rọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ sí mo ti rọ́dún èyí. A ti rọ́dún èyí o
lálọ́ ń pé.
Mo ti rọ́dún èyí o èmi sì máa rọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ sí mo ti rọ́dún èyí. Lálọ́.
Let's continue with our
year. Let's continue.
Your time is not our friend though.
Ajoke.
If not, we will not be able to finish this year on time.
I trust
Let's
you.
continue.
You know what?
What is it again? I
want you to make this my hair very, very fine.
Don't worry.
I want it to become the best among the women that are going to present it.
Don't worry, Lalongpe. Don't you trust me?
Ajoke.
In fact, your hairdo will be the best among all tomorrow.
I trust you.
Let's continue.
If I want my husband to see this my hair tomorrow, I know that I'm the only one in this village.
Lalongpe. Let's
Ajoke.
continue. You should trust me.
Ajoke. Ajoke.
Oh, Balemi.
Where is my cap?
Your cap?
Yes,
Which of your cap?
my hunter's cap. I can't find it.
Check it beside the window still. That's the place I saw it last.
I've checked everywhere. I can't find it.
Check very well. You will see it there, Balemi.
I can't find it.
Check very well. It's there. Lalongpe, you have to excuse me. Let me go and check to my
Alright.
husband. Balemi.
I eventually found it.
I said it.
I'm so sorry.
Maybe you didn't look for it very well.
I'm so sorry. Lalongpe, ẹ mọ̀ pé ẹ wá.
Ẹmu ìwà.
Òun ni òun ké sí mi. That's very. You are preparing for tomorrow's festival.
In
Yes,
fact,
Balemi.
I can see your hand on my face.
Yes, she's the only person
You are
that I'm
taking
taking
good care of her.
very good care. Very good care.
So, Balemi, where are you now heading to?
Yes, I am going to join my fellow hunters at the village square so that we can prepare for tomorrow.
Make sure you bring something from your
No
tent
problem.
for me.
I will bring something for you.
Bye-bye. Lalongpe, let's continue with that.
Ajoke, is everybody that's preparing for tomorrow's festival?
That is it, Lalongpe.
It's me that is going to be great.
Don't worry.
Hey.
Don't worry. That is it.
Let's
continue.
Ajoke,
What is it?
àwa la ó ṣe mí.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Àwa la ó ṣe mí.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni
Ọdún ìṣẹ́jú wa náà. Àwa la ó ṣe mí. Àwa la ó ṣe mí. Àwa la ó ṣe mí. Ọdún ìṣẹ́jú wa náà. Àwa la ó ṣe mí. Àmín.
Àwa la ó ṣe mí. Èmi ni ó ṣe mí.
Ọdún ìṣẹ́jú wa náà. Àwa la ó ṣe mí. Ọdún ìṣẹ́jú wa náà. Àwa la ó ṣe mí.
Mo dé wẹ́rẹ́wẹ́rẹ́ bí èjì alẹ́ o, mo dé kùtùkùtù bí èjì òwúrọ̀ o, mo dé pàpàpà bí èjì ìyálẹ̀ ta. Mbàgbé ló ní kára yóò gbére tèmi wá o, àlùkò ló ní kára yóò gbére kò mí lọ́nà o, alálẹ̀ o nílẹ̀ ká mọ igbó korokoro dò o, mo ná lálẹ́ o nílẹ̀ kọ́ mẹ́jọ mọ́rin tọ́mẹ́kù ló léwu mọ́mọ́ tún bọ̀ o, ọ̀dẹ́jì mi mo mọ̀ túnde. Mbọ́ ni wá wá ní ìṣọ̀dẹ̀lẹ́ ayé, olùgbẹ̀lẹ̀ ní ìṣọ̀dẹ̀ òde ọ̀run, àwọn méjèèjì ńlọ́jọ́ ìṣọ̀dẹ̀ ìjúpọ̀, mbọ́dẹ ló mú ṣúdẹ̀lẹ̀ ìyá àgbọ̀mọ́ bí ọgbẹ́ lóko, ẹni bá mọ̀ náà kó ṣeré pàdé mi ọjọ́ ńlọ. Ẹ jẹ́ kó dúpẹ́ ọ̀dẹ́jì mi ọmọ jẹ́jọ okun, wọ́n ní gbọ́dọ̀ ń hàn kú sí, mo kọ́lé mọ́lé, mo tún di gàáyì ẹṣin, ọwọ́ sí bí ọwọ́ tún ọ̀lẹ́, ọmọ adẹ́gilẹ́gbà rẹ̀ sàójó, mo pa gúnúgbọ́n lóhùn aró, mo pa gàtú ọlọ́run jọlọ, bí wọ́n bá pè ní, bẹ́ẹ̀ mi bá pa tún pè mí rẹ̀ lájọ́ roko ọdẹ, ó pápá mi rẹ̀ lè bàbá tó bí ọlọ́mọ, àrẹ̀sàjèjì ọmọ ojú ti lálọ́. Ọmọ wáyé. Tomorrow's Akumbo festival is gonna be different from that of the previous one.
You ought to know that.
Because I am so prepared. With my outlandish voice, I will go into that palace and entertain everybody. But then, how come you have been keeping us waiting?
Oh.
I wonder why he has taken so long, knowing fully well that today's expenditure is the last before Akumbo festival.
Do you want to tell me you don't know that it has been Odemi was usual habit to come late to artists like this?
That's true.
Oh.
But then other hunters would have been waiting for us at the usual place.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni làbẹ́ tèmi ò dàpọ̀ mọ́ koríko òjò tó kù. Ẹ má fojú lúrú wo lúrú. ọlọ́bẹ̀ ọjà ní lúrú ń ṣe èèyàn tó bá fojú àdánwò fún ẹgbẹ́ bọ́ra ní bọ́ọ̀lù wa rẹ̀
láṣọ. Bẹ́ẹ̀ bọ́ra bọ́ọ̀ láṣọ bí òbọ̀ láṣọ. Ọ̀dẹ́múyìwá, it's becoming too unbearable. Yes. I mean, why should you keep us waiting here?
I'm so sorry.
Oh, you're sorry.
I'm sorry.
Oh, the other day you said your wife took your Abeti Aja. This time, what has she taken?
I said, forget about it. I'm sorry. Please. Odejimi, please calm. I'm sorry. Omowaye.
Oda. Ọmọ ọ̀sẹ̀ mi. Ọ̀dẹ́múyìwá o. Ọ̀dẹ́múyìwá o. Tó ń bẹ láàbòrò dẹni. Wọ́n mọ̀ ọ̀dẹ́lẹ̀ bàbá tó bí ọlọ́mọ. Ọmọ aníkẹ́ mi ò ya rò tí bẹ́ẹ̀ lálẹ́ ẹgbẹ́sà. Mbà mọ̀ ọ̀rẹ́ lẹ́mi ò ọmọ ọ̀rẹ́ ní rẹ̀. Ọ̀rẹ́ ní gbégbá jù lájà. Mo rẹ́ kété mo gbégbá owó mo gbégbá ọmọ. Mo gbégbá burú jùnú lé rẹ̀ ike mi ò jọkọ ya. Bàbá ibi kí o má ṣe gbé mi bọ̀ ya gúntàn yìí mi ò jọ tó ṣà. Kí o má ṣe gbé mi bọ̀ ya láwẹ̀. Ike ọ̀ múfẹ́ bí kí ọ̀ mú ṣẹ̀ ṣe gbẹdọ̀. Ògbí mo gbàdọ̀ ọmọ mẹ́yẹ, ògbí mo gbàdọ̀ ọmọ mẹ́rin. Ògbí mo gbàdọ̀ ọmọ ọjọ́ mo bọ́ ṣọ ọwọ́ kẹ́ńgbẹ́ ojú ara hó kójò. Mbẹ́lẹ̀ ya rẹ̀ ọmọ jẹ́ níbi mìíràn fọ́gùn máa ń bá bẹ́. Buni mẹ́bù wọ́n di rími mẹ́bù yẹgẹ òṣọ́nù lè hó.
Ó tó Ọdẹ́jìmí ó tó bá a ní ó tó onílù asinmi àìsó onílù
adẹ́kùnrọ̀.
Mo ní ẹ gbérin ọdẹ àbẹ́ ògbérin ọdẹ lẹ́gbẹ̀mọdé.
A gbérin ọdẹ.
Torí orin ìlú bá dá lọmọ rẹ̀ gbé. Bàtẹ́ńtẹ́lé.
Adíyòrò bàtẹ́ńtẹ́lé ọwọ́ tọ̀wọ́ bẹ̀. Bàtẹ́ńtẹ́lé. Adíyòrò bàtẹ́ńtẹ́lé ọwọ́ tọ̀wọ́ bẹ̀. Bàtẹ́ńtẹ́lé. Adíyòrò bàtẹ́ńtẹ́lé ọwọ́ tọ̀wọ́ bẹ̀. Bàtẹ́ńtẹ́lé. Adíyòrò bàtẹ́ńtẹ́lé ọwọ́ tọ̀wọ́ bẹ̀.
Oh, see you. You never cease to amuse me, Osi.
How do you mean?
Look at this your cap. I don't even know which name to give to it, Osi.
Otun. Our people call this one Abeti Aja. But I'm giving him a name. Oleku.
Yes, yes. Oh, see.
That's good for you.
Okay, tell me. Now that you are wearing Oleku today, tomorrow there is Akungbon's festival. Go. Which one are you going to be putting on?
You mean that Akungbo?
Ben.
Akungbo festival. Oh, it's going to be Jaore.
Oh, see. No wonder you came a bit late to the palace.
It wasn't my fault. All our maidens and the youth have arrived to our village.
Yalode, welcome. How is the family?
They are all fine. And yours?
They are fine, Yalode.
Otun. Can you see?
Oh, see. Can you see what I'm saying in Yalode?
What I say,
Just take a look at Yalode.
Yalode.
She does not want to grow any older. Just looking younger and younger.
Otun, you've not seen anything. I'm just starting, Otun. Oloyosi, Osarugo Ghana.
Oh, see. Did you hear that? Yalode said Osarugo Ghana.
If there's Osarugo Ghana, that means I'm going to have my second wife.
Oh, see.
Yeah.
After your 2 wives, you mean you'll be adding Yalode?
Look at Yalode, looking younger even than the maidens that are in our village.
You are not serious. Otun, please, where is our Kabiyesi?
Yalode, I've already sent back not to go call Kabiyesi. I'm sure he will join us very soon.
Ọba tó mo lé mi òkòrí ọba. Ọba tó mo lé mi òkòrí ọba.
Ẹgbẹ́ ra ń lẹ̀ dìde. Rise up, my king.
Ọba tó mo lé mi òkòrí ọba. Mo súnmọ́ ba níwọ̀n Ẹgbẹ̀je, mo jìnnà sọ́ba níwọ̀n Ẹgbẹ̀fà. Àwọn ọba fi lọ́ba apá Kábíyèsí, ẹ kú múra alẹ́ ọ̀la. Ẹ̀yin ìlú mòye, ẹ kú múra alẹ́ ọ̀la. Àjọ̀dún ọdún ìṣojú wa náà, àwa láṣẹ mí tọmọtọmọ. Ẹ o Kábíyèsí, ọba Olúwaṣèyí, ọmọ ọlọ́fà mọ́jọ, Ọlálọ́mí, ọmọ Abíṣujókọ, ọmọ ìjàkan tí wọ́n ń jà lọ́fà nílé Ọlálọ́mí, ó ṣojú Uporo, ó ṣojú Èdè, ìbá ṣojú olóko ìbáláwọ̀n. Ẹ̀rí igi tó ṣojú ẹ̀ ó wọ́wé, ikàn tó ṣojú ẹ̀ ó wẹ̀wù ẹ̀jẹ̀, àgbọ̀nrín tó ṣojú ẹ̀ ó yọ ògbó lórí ṣaraṣara, ó ṣojú mi pàtó àmọ̀ pé àgbà ni mo ti dà mo kúrò lọ́mọdé àgbékọ̀ọ̀rùn roko ọmọ pín ire ọmọ láàrin ìkó gbọ́dọ̀ jù kan nílé ọlọ́fà mọ́jọ bí kan bá jù kọ̀ọ̀kan ogun ní fi kó bá bá ńlá wọn lọ ǹlẹ́ o ọmọ ọlọ́fà mọ́jọ ọlálọ́mí ọmọ abíṣujókọ ìjàkadì bárajìdì lóòrùn ọ̀fà kábíyèsí mo fẹ́ kí Elédùmarè ọba àwọn ọba tó jẹ́ kọ́jú èyí ó tún ṣojú wa ẹ̀rí pólùwà mi ṣeun òun ni unchangeable changer unprotectable protector irremovable remover unsearchable searcher unkillable killer unfightable fighter undestroyable destroyer uncontrollable controller undetectable detector unwillable ruler unsavable saver unmendable mender king of kings lord of lords I am that I am glorious father creator of heaven and the earth mighty man in battle ọlọ́run àwọn ọlọ́run greatest provider ọlọ́run ìyanu bàbá tìrì bàbá tìrì bà àbá tìrì bàbá tó ní bàbá tó ń pe bàbá tó ń rẹ bàbá tó ń yẹ bàbá tó ń fún bàbá tó ń pa bàbá tó ń jí bàbá tó ń dé bàbá tó ń tú bàbá fikàn jọgọjọgọnọgọnọgọ ṣìkìtì gbọrọ yàmùyà iná tí ń jó tàṣẹ òde bánilálejò wáhùn tó nílé ẹ̀jẹ̀ aṣòro kọlù bí ògiri gbígbẹ awúwo má ṣe é gbé dìgbìnì bí àtẹlẹ ọlọ́run ìyanu ọba tó ń ṣohun gbogbo tìyanu agbẹtìlú kára bí ajẹ elétí gbèdé ìgbàròyé olójú kan tí gbogbo àgbáyé fún ọba tó mọ ohun gbogbo tó sì lè ṣohun gbogbo omnipotent omniscience omnipresence àjíṣe ẹnu ọgbọ́n tóyìnbó kan ò lè ṣe ọmọ nǹkanjọ ní nǹkan lọ ọmọ nǹkanjọ ìmọ̀nàmọ́ná ṣojú ọ̀run yẹn aládé mímọ́ ọba fàdé tó fi bora bí aṣọ gbé kan lùpọ̀ já kan lùpọ̀ ọwọ́ kan lùpọ̀ èjì ń bú àtà lómi ọba tó ń mí lókè tí gbogbo ayé sì ń mì tìtì gbòǹgbò ìdílé jẹ́sì ọ̀rọ̀ kàǹkà ọ̀rọ̀ tí ń gbọ́rọ̀ mì ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ mèrì ọ̀rọ̀ tó ti wà káyé ó tó wà ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń bẹ nígbà táyé bọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ tí ọmọ wà táyé bá kọ̀ tó lóun ò ní sí mọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ tá a bọ́ mi sọ tó gbé Fáráò lọ lọ́jọ́ sí ọ̀rọ̀ tó paradà tó dé ènìyàn kábíyèsí ọlọ́run ọ̀gá ògo ọba tó ba lórí ohun gbogbo olójú kan tí ìwọ gbogbo àgbáyé fi àwí fúnni káwí àfọ̀rọ̀sọ́mọ létè mo ní kí ilẹ̀ ń fọ́ ọba pé ọba láṣẹ pé kí ilẹ̀ ń fọ́ ọba pé ọba láṣẹ ọba tó tóbi ọwọ́
such a wonderful and talented singer. Should I permit you to sing the King's praise? We will not all live here in a month's time. You have done so well.
Thank you, Kabiyesi.
And I'm proud of you.
Thank you, Kabiyesi.
Go into the courtyard and meet Olori. She will take good care of you.
Kábíyèsí ẹ ṣe wọn máa fèyí ṣe lọ èmi lọmọ onífẹ̀ẹ́ àbúrò ọmọ adádé owó rẹ mọ ìpè hàn ní ẹrù jẹjẹ a kì í dúró kí wọn nífẹ̀ẹ́ hàn ní a kì í bẹ̀rẹ̀ kí wọn nífẹ̀ẹ́ òye tó ń ga tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ la kí wọn nífẹ̀ẹ́ òtólú ẹni bá kí wọn nífẹ̀ẹ́ bí ò bá ba búrúburú ẹbọ ni wọn mú wọn ṣe àbúntẹni ọmọ oyè nífẹ̀ẹ́. Thank you, Kábíyèsí. Thank you, chief.
She's so exceptional, Kabiyesi.
Kabiyesi, we've not seen two of this one in our village.
At all.
Last year she is the one. Even this year again she has. Oh.
And you Louis.
Kabiyesi.
Once again, I salute you.
Thank you, Kabiyesi.
I know we are all in the ecstasy of the festive mood.
Yes, Kabiyesi, you are right.
And I hope the preparation is sounding high from every quarter.
Yes, Kabiyesi. Come here, Kabiyesi.
I believe this year festival of Akungo will be a wonderful and memorable one.
Yes.
By the way, where is Balogun?
Balogun Kabiyesi. Balogun actually sent a word, Kabiyesi, that he has to go and meet with Oluode in order to make preparation for tomorrow's meet, Kabiyesi. That is why he's not around, Kabiyesi.
All right, that is good. Olóyè Ọ̀tún.
Kabiyesi o.
the right hand of the only Oba
Kábíyèsí o.
that reign over the multitude of this land.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni kábíyèsí.
How far have you gone with the tasks I delegated to you?
Concerning tomorrow's festival, kábíyèsí, there is no cause for alarm. Because I've gone as far as all the neighboring villages, kábíyèsí, to tell all the Apan wine tappers that nobody should sell their Apan wine tomorrow. They should all bring their Apan wine to this village tomorrow. Kábíyèsí.
I trust you.
Kábíyèsí o.
I am always confident that you are reliable.
Kábíyèsí.
You have done a wonderful job.
Kábíyèsí o.
Osimi,
Kábíyèsí o.
I know you have a good idea towards the success of this festival.
Kábíyèsí.
I want you to tell us as we are seated here what new dimension you will introduce to this festival.
Kábíyèsí o. Concerning tomorrow Akungba festival, I have organized all the farmers to arrange all their yams into the festival band, Kábíyèsí. And for the drummer, the best Ayondokun, Omo Ayongbola, is coming tomorrow to drum for us here, Kábíyèsí. And for the rest of the day, it's between me and you, Kábíyèsí.
Ben Thierry, Olóyè Òsì,
Kábíyèsí o.
I trust you.
Thank you, Kábíyèsí.
I know you always have good ideas and
Thank you, Kábíyèsí. No, it's good.
You have tried.
Thank you, Kábíyèsí.
Ìyálóde.
Kábíyèsí.
Obìnrin bí ọkùnrin.
Èmi lẹ̀ ń ké sí yẹn bàbá.
Olórí obìnrin ìlú wa yìí.
Kábíyèsí o.
I know it is rosy from your end.
You are right, Kábíyèsí.
I want you to give us what you are bringing out from the letting out of the car.
Kábíyèsí. You should count on me. You know I will never let you down, Kábíyèsí. Concerning tomorrow's festival, Kábíyèsí, all the fruits we need for tomorrow's festival will be surplus here tomorrow. Name it, Kábíyèsí. Orange, banana, garden egg, bitter cola. Everything will be surplus here tomorrow, Kábíyèsí. And Kábíyèsí, secondly, there will be many dance tomorrow. And if you are not careful, Kábíyèsí, there will be small lorry for you. Kábíyèsí.
You see, I trust you.
Yes, Kábíyèsí.
I can feel your taste for tomorrow. But you see that small lorry, spare me.
Kábíyèsí, but you are still agile now.
And you know it,
Kábíyèsí.
I can see that we are all working together for the success of this festival.
I said go to the palace.
Move. You are not move. Hey. Move. I will go ahead. You won't be possible. You will king will praise me for doing that. Move. Bring your head here. Move. Move. She does not want to go to the palace. You must go to the palace. You don't know.
You must go
Bend
now.
your head. Wow. You must die.
Yes.
Move. Move. You want me to break your head? You want to get palace and you break your head.
Stand now.
Yeah.
Why are you beating her like that?
What nonsense! How dare you just board into the palace like that?
We caught her red-handed the axe. In which act?
In the very act of adultery.
Eh?
Adultery?
Yes.
Yes.
Abomination. Woman, what is your name? And whose daughter are you in this village?
Her name is Habeke, the daughter of Anjola, living near the village square.
Yes.
Anjola?
Yes.
So why did you now bring her into the palace?
According to the laws of our land, we all know that whoever is caught in such a dastardly act is to be stoned to death. Hence we brought her here to claim the dungeons of the Kábíyèsí and the chiefs to stone her to death because she deserves to die.
Yes.
She deserves to die.
My good people,
Kábíyèsí.
I salute you all. I salute your courage. And I want to commend you for being great custodians of the laws of our land. Thank you.
Kábíyèsí. Thank you.
It is a fact that what you have charged this lady for, she actually committed it. Because she is not willing to refute any of your statements.
Yes.
But if there is any amongst you that has not done anything illicit and abominable against the laws and the God of our land, he should be the very first to cast a stone at her.
But Kábíyèsí, this is untraditional and uncultural.
But Kábíyèsí.
Unbelievable.
That judgment baffles me.
I can't really
It's
understand.
my first time of hearing that from the king.
Completely unbelievable.
Yeah?
Aduni,
Yes?
it beats down my imagination and baffles my understanding that the Kábíyèsí and the chiefs set Abeke free despite the enormity of her offense. What a deadly blow to our culture and tradition. Does that mean our culture and tradition are no longer to be respected anymore? I can't understand.
I'm not surprised.
Why?
I'm suspecting the king must be having an affair with that prostitute.
Then that's too bad. Unspeakable. Unheard of.
If not, why will he pass such a verdict?
I'm really at a loss.
I'm suspicious that the chiefs were not in support of his judgment. Do you remember my cousin, Moronfolu?
Yes, I remember.
When she committed such an act, she was stoned to death.
Yes.
Though it was during the reign of his predecessors.
Even if it was during the reign of his predecessor, did he know about it? Or were he not told? Or do we say he do not know anything about our culture and tradition as the king? Aduni, however, I have determined to do all that is humanly possible to make sure that Abeke is brought to book. Yes. Because we can't fold our hands like this and watch our culture and tradition being desecrated. Yes. No!
Yes!
The gods of our land and the ancestors, they will support us to fight the Kábíyèsí to submission.
We are standing.
Mark my word, Aduni.
Yes.
Since the center can no longer hold, then chaos and anarchy will be let loose on the land. I'm going to roar like the lion. I will sound like the thunder. By the time we finish with the king, he will know that he has heard the law. Aduni, let us go and be sorry to action immediately.
I support you. I trust you, Akonda.
Abeke, or what are you called?
Yes, Kábíyèsí.
Where are your accusers?
Kábíyèsí, I see them no more.
You actually committed the charge against you. But I will not condemn you. Go. But never, I repeat, commit such an atrocity again.
Thank you, Kábíyèsí. Thank you, my chiefs.
Go! What are you still waiting for?
Kábíyèsí.
But why Kábíyèsí?
Kábíyèsí o.
Kábíyèsí.
How could you just allow the lady to live like that? After committing such a grievous offense, Kábíyèsí.
Kábíyèsí. And you know, according to the custom of our land, he that does such a thing should be stoned to death.
Ẹ̀yin olóyè. Let the sleeping dog lie. The gentility of a tiger is not timidity. There is a reason behind this. And if you don't mind, I will let you know.
We would like to know, Kábíyèsí. We would like to know.
All right. It happened long time ago.
My lord, the only case before this court is charged number ECA 00178 between Mr. Oluwaseyi Adeleye and the state. Pass me the case file. All the accused forward. Mr. Oluwaseyi, come into the dock. Read the charge to the accused. My lord, the accused, Mr. Oluwaseyi, is being charged with 3 count charges, namely adultery, corruption of public moral, and unruly behavior in the public. Mr. Oluwaseyi, are you guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty, my lord.
Appearances.
May you please the court. My name is Mr. Olayimika Olufisun, appearing for the state.
My lord, respectfully, I'm Mr. Oluwaferomi Oluwatomi, appearing for the accused, Mr. Oluwaseyi.
Barrister Olufisun, are you ready to proceed with this case?
Respectfully, my lord, I am.
Barrister Oluwatomi, are you ready to defend this case?
Yes, my lord.
All witness or witnesses in this case must be out of the hearing or sight of the court.
Barrister Olufisun, you may call your first witness.
My lord, I would like to call on my first witness, which is Mr. Abraham.
Mr. Abraham. Mr. Abraham, what language do you want to speak to this court?
English.
Are you a Christian or a Muslim?
I'm a Christian.
Say the following after me.
I, Abraham Oluwarotimi Adenika.
All I'm going to say in this court
All I'm going to say in this court
will be truth,
will be truth.
nothing but the truth.
Nothing but the truth.
So help me God.
So help me God.
My Lord, the witness has sworn on the Holy Bible.
Mr. Abraham, I want you to tell this honorable court your full names, where you live, and what you do for a living.
My Lord, my name is Abraham Oluwarotimi Adenika. I live at number 23, Agbejoro Street, Sabuya. I'm a teacher by occupation.
Your occupation is teaching. Mr. Abraham, I want you to cast your mind back on the 29th of May, 1985. What happened on this fateful day?
Yes, my Lord. On this fateful day, I set out for my work as usual around 7 a.m. About 2 hours when I got to the office, I discovered that I was not feeling too well. So I reported this to my immediate boss, who eventually granted me the benefit of going home to relax. My Lord, when I got to my flat, as soon as I opened the door, I saw the accused person, Mr. Oluwasheyi, coming out of my bedroom, sweating, with his shirt removed, my Lord, and was trying to adjust his trouser belt. Right behind him was my wife, trying to adjust her wrapper, sweating profusely. I made an attempt to grab him. He escaped. I now started calling, and the voice of my neighbors upstairs heard me shouting. So they ran after him, and we apprehended him and later handed him over to the police authority.
Thank you, Mr. Abraham. My Lord, that will be all for the first witness.
Barrister Oluwatomi, any cross-examination for the witness?
Yes, my Lord. Mr. Abraham.
Yes, my Lord.
What time do you get to work?
7:30. I will leave home 7 and arrive at 7:30.
7:30. A reasonable person in your status. If that person is not feeling fine, where will such person should go?
Hospital, my Lord.
Hospital. But you prefer going home?
Yes, my Lord.
That will be all for the witness, my Lord.
Barrister Olufisun, any re-examination for this witness?
No, my Lord.
Mr. Abraham, you are discharged. Barrister Olufisun, any other witness for this case?
Yes, my Lord. I would like to call on my second witness, Mr. Joseph.
Mr. Joseph. Mr. Joseph, what language do you want to speak to this court?
English.
Are you a Christian or a Muslim?
A Christian.
Say the following after me. I. Your name.
Joseph Ayodele Moses.
All I'm going to say in this court.
All I'm going to say in this court
Will be truth.
will be the truth.
Nothing but the truth.
Nothing but the truth.
So help me God.
So help me God.
My Lord, the witness has sworn on the Holy Bible. You may proceed.
Mr. Joseph,
Yes, my Lord.
I want you to tell this honorable court your full names, where you live, and what you do for a living.
My name is Joseph Ayodele Moses. I live at number 23, Agbejoro Street, Sabo. I am a businessman.
Mr. Joseph, from the address you just stated, that means you stay in the same compound with Mr. Adenika Abraham.
Yes, my Lord. He is my neighbor.
Okay. Mr. Joseph, I want you to cast your mind back on the 29th of May, 1985. What happened on this fateful day?
Yes, I remember vividly that on this day, I was praying to go to my place of work. And after taking my bath, I put on my clothes. And in that process, I was hearing some noises and commotion downstairs because I live at the upper floor. So I hurriedly got down because I heard the noises of holy, thief, holy, catch him. So I had to run downstairs to see what was happening. So on getting downstairs, I saw a young man without putting on any cloth ran past me. So immediately I saw people running after him, so I had to join them to chase him. So, but I was able to apprehend him. And in that process, we had to hand him over to the police station.
That will be all for the witness.
Barrister Oluwatomi, any cross-examination for the witness?
Yes, my lord. Mr. Joseph, what time do you normally resume to office?
Between 10:30 and 11 o'clock, my lord.
10:30 to 11 a.m. Are you married?
Yes, my lord.
What are our kids?
Yes, I have 2 children.
How many?
2.
Their age?
Between 3 and 5 years old.
And what about the age of your wife?
My wife is 25 years old.
25 years. And what about you?
That's 5 years old.
Yes, can you remember, Mr. Joseph, the meter it took you before you apprehend Mr. Oluwaseyi? And how long did it take you? And were you with any weapon?
My lord, I remember it was between 50 and 100 meters, but for the time it took me to apprehend him, I could not remember. And again, I was not with any weapon because he was not holding any weapon either.
25 years of age and that time. That will be all for the witness, my lord.
Barrister, any re-examination for this witness?
Yes, my lord. Mr. Joseph, you said you normally resume to your office between 10:30 to 11.
Yes, ma'am.
Does it mean that is the time your office normally opens?
Yes, my office opens 8 o'clock actually, but I have some boys working for me. So you always get to the office before me.
8 a.m. That means you have some attendant that opens the office before you get there.
Yes, ma'am.
Around what time do you normally open the office?
Between 7:45 and 8 o'clock.
Thank you, Mr. Joseph. That will be, my lord, that will be all for the witness.
Mr. Joseph, you are discharged. Barrister Oluwatomi, you may proceed with your defense.
Thank you, my lord.
Mr. Oluwaseyi, what language do you want to speak to the court?
English.
Are you a Christian or a Muslim?
A Christian.
Say the following after me. I.
I.
Your name.
Oluwaseyi Ajani Adeleye.
All I'm going to say in this court.
All I'm going to say in this court
Will be truth.
will be truth.
Nothing but the truth.
Nothing but the truth.
So help me God.
So help me God.
My Lord, the accused has sworn on the Holy Bible. You may proceed.
Mr. Oluwaseyi, can you tell this honorable court your full name, what you do for a living, and your office address?
My Lord, my name is Oluwaseyi Ajani Adeleye. I am a carpenter, and my shop is situated at number 85 Majaro Street, Sabo.
Can you tell this honorable court what actually happened on the 29th of May, 1985?
On the 28th of May, 1985, I received a word from Mrs. Adeyinka that I should come over to her place to help her mend some furniture. But I could not meet up because it was late, and I promised to make up the following morning. Precisely that 29th of May 1985, at about 9:15, I was in her apartment, and she took me to the bedroom and showed me the bed, and I discovered that it was the panel of the bed that was bad, and I had to get the job done and repair this panel. In the course of repairing this bed, I was sweating profusely because the room was not well ventilated. I had to put on my shirt and continue with the job. As soon as I was done with the job, Mr. Denika came in and I showed the job to her that I've concluded it. And I took my machete. I was about walking out of the room when a young man opened the door. On sighting me, he tried to lead a blow on me. Suddenly it was an attack. I had to dodge. In my quest to dodge by the door side, I slipped out and he started running after me, shouting, "Holy, holy, holy, thief!" And I had to run for my dear life. My Lord, that was what happened. And eventually, I had some people running after me, and one of the neighbors caught up with me, and they brought me to the police station, my Lord.
My Lord, that will be all for my client.
Barrister Agbejoro, any cross-examination for the accused?
Yes, my lord. Mr. Oluwaseyi, you said you are a carpenter.
Yes, my Lord.
Good. Is that the first time of you working in that flat?
Yes, my Lord.
That was the first time?
Yes, sir.
Not been to that flat before?
Yes, my Lord.
Mr. Oluwaseyi, when Mr. Denika stepped into his house, did you try to tell him your mission in that house?
He would not allow me to say anything. He was launching an attack on me, and I had to run for my dear life.
But Mr. Oluwaseyi, if you don't have any skeleton in your cupboard, I think the appropriate thing for you to do is for you to tell the owner of the house your mission in the house, even if he tries to eat you. My lord, that will be all for the accused.
Barrister Oluwaseyi, any re-examination for the accused?
No, my lord.
Counsel addresses.
Respectfully, my lord, it is my submission that Mr. Oluwaseyi, the accused, has been charged with similar offences at the High Court at Agbejoro, and he was sentenced to jail. My lord, seeing him here today with similar allegations, I'm not too surprised. My lord, I need to remind this honorable court that a similar case like this was determined in this court of law between one Mr. Day and the state. All the charges against Mr. Day were not up to half of what is being levied against Oluwaseyi today. My lord, Mr. Day was sentenced to eternal damnation, where there is weeping and gnashing of teeth.
Objection, my lord. I don't expect my learned colleague comparing Mr. Day with my client, because they were different personality entirely, and their action would have been based on different circumstances. Comparing both of them is against the provision of the law book, my lord.
Objection overruled. You may continue with Barrister.
Respectfully, my lord, before the interruption from my learned colleague, I'm about to quote from the law book, the book of Romans, section 6, subsection 23, which states, and I quote, "For the wages of sin is death." My lord, there is no gainsaying. Mr. Oluwaseyi is doomed for death. Death should be his portion. This is my humble submission, my lord.
Barrister Oluwaseyi, can we have your reply?
Thank you, my lord. My client, Mr. Oluwaseyi Adeleye, has gone through pain because of this allegation levied against him. I believe he has learned a lot of lessons through this. My lord, about 2,000 years ago, someone died for him and for many others. This man died a shameful death, and his blood was used as a remission of sin for him and for many others, my lord, which Mr. Oluwaseyi is one of the partaker of it. My lord, my learned colleague Mr. Olufisun quoted from the law book, section 6, subsection 23 of Romans, which states, and I quote, that the wages of sin is death. That's fact. But I will not finish the sentence. The later part of it said, the gift of God is eternal life through Jesus Christ our Lord, which Mr. Oluwaseyi my client already have. My Lord, I would like to quote from the book of the law, section 5, subsection 17 of the book of 2 Corinthians, which states, and I quote, if any man be in Christ, he is a new creature. All things has passed away. Behold, all things has become new. Concerning Oluwaseyi, all things has become new. My Lord, he deserves mercy. He deserves to be free. Because all these past years were years of ignorance, my Lord.
Objection, my Lord.
What is the basis of your objection?
My Lord, I'm baffled that my learned colleague will be talking about ignorance in this court of law. From our law book, fundamentally it is known that ignorance of the law is not an excuse for any wrongdoing, my Lord.
Objection sustained.
Thank you, my Lord. I plead for mercy concerning my client. I want this honorable court to temper justice with mercy on him. This is my humble submission.
Barrister Olufisun, can we have your reply?
Yes, my Lord. I need to tell this court that we need not to beat around the bush. This case is straightforward. The accused committed all the allegations charged against him. My Lord, sentence the accused to death. Sentence him to eternal damnation. If not, other people will take after him to perpetrate such nefarious acts. My Lord, look at our country. Look at the war our country is fighting against corruption. It is people like Oluwaseyi that are perpetrating it. And if he is not adequately punished, my Lord, such acts will continue. And the next 10 years to come, what will our nation be like? Our generation coming behind us, what will they be saying? My Lord, sentence the accused to eternal damnation where he rightly belongs to. This is my bid, my Lord.
At this juncture, I'll take 5 minutes recess. Having heard from both attorneys, it has been proved beyond all reasonable doubt that the accused, Mr. Oluwaseyi, committed all the allegations levied against him: adultery, corruption of public morals, and unruly behavior in public. Also, according to the law book before me, the book of Ezekiel, section 18, subsection 4b, we state, and I quote, that the soul that sinneth shall die. Also, from the law book before me, the book of Proverbs, section 11, subsection 21a, we state, and I quote, that though they join hands in hands, the wicked shall not go unpunished. Finally, from the law book before me, the book of Romans, section 8, subsection 1, we state, and I quote, that therefore there is now no condemnation for those who are in Christ Jesus, who do not walk according to the flesh, but according to the Spirit. Also from the book of John, section 8, subsection 36, we state, and I quote, that if the Son shall set you free, you shall be free indeed. My judgment. I hereby declare the accused discharged and acquitted.
As your lordship pleases.
Arise.
God!
You can now see the reason I set her free.
You.
But Kabiyesi, you never told this one to anybody before. Any of us here.
Kabiyesi. You mean you went through all this ordeal, Kabiyesi?
Yes. We now understand, Kabiyesi.
Yes. If not what happened to Abeke, maybe I wouldn't have told it to anybody. My people, have you been brought before the magistrate of this world? Have you been brought to condemnation by situation and circumstances? And there is no one to take your plea. Have you been depressed, disappointed? Nobody has come to your rescue. I have good news for you. There is a friend in Jesus who is able to save you and deliver you. The book of Romans, chapter 5, verse 8 says, "Yet, while we were still sinners, Christ died for us." Christ died to save you. Christ died to give you life. Cast your burden upon him, for he cares for you. He will deliver you from your oppression. He will deliver you from your present predicament. He is at the door of your heart. He is knocking, if only you will open unto him. This is what he says in the book of Revelation chapter 3, verse 20. And you leave. Jesus is the only advocate that can take your plea. He's the only one that can set you free. If the Son shall set you free, you shall be free indeed. Your case might have been like that of Abeke. You might have even been in my shoe. But the advocate was able to deliver me. The advocate is able to deliver you from all your oppressors. Him is the life. He is the only advocate you have and is able to set you free.
Jesus is your only hope.